in the middle. The question can she stay quiet for 15 minutes, Pete?
There's a dam about 50 yards away, Darren. And you'll be in it if you don't be quiet. So hello to everyone.
I'm Santa Claus.
You look like Santa Claus.
That's it. Now put your glasses on and be quiet.
Righto, let's go, guys. This is a short edition. Only 15 minutes. The last one of the year, Pete.
Yep.
And we take a recess through to about the 24th of January.
That'll be our next production.
And that's mainly due to budget cuts.
Yes.
I'm Peter
I've got a group of mates like that.
Can I do a question?
We got an audience, Darren, too, by the way.
Yeah, we've got a live audience here at Manning Tree Park. They've had a few drinks. So,
Budget cuts. I can't see the humour in that.
No, why is that funny?
Don't know.
Can I do a question?
You can ask a question.
One question.
Mrs. O'Brien, help me after primary school. I don't have to, but I don't. Thank you, Mrs.
Very good. You
O'Brien.
can sit down now. That was a bit of primary school jargon. Marley, no more. Thank you for your
Righto,
input.
let's talk about last week's runners, Pete. Where do we go?
We go back to Saturday, Flemington. Prior to that, we had an Irishman win at Terang, obviously, but we've already... Dave Eustace and myself had a bit of a chat about that last week.
Now, Dave Eustace, he looked a bit scared.
Of me?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I watched that and he looked very scared.
Don't know. Do you think I was going to eat him or something?
He spoke well.
Yeah, good Dave.
I
I like
spoke
Dave.
really well.
Got an opinion, he'll bring it up, and I think he's...
Set the world alight on Twitter
Yeah, he did. He's
about night racing.
And him and Kieran are setting the world alight in the racing tracks too.
Running number 2 in the training ranks and
Heap of-
closing in.
Heap of 2-year-olds up and about. They're going to launch at the Magic Millions, which is obviously a big thing coming up in the next 10 days to a fortnight. But not that we'll have any runners, but they will.
Yeah, exactly. This one's
Yeah.
had a few jelly beans, Pete. Fruit
Nice.
doesn't fall far from the tree, mate.
I
Fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
haven't told you, but she's staying here till Christmas Eve.
Is she?
That'll do, Marley. I don't think we've got mirrors at home. Just found one here. No, you got to just sit still.
All right. Well, where do we go, Pete?
Igniter last Saturday. How good was he?
Igniter. Ran
Flat-
4th
Yep. Not quite good enough for me multi.
at Flemington. At what, 50 to 1?
Yeah, $8, $9 to place. I was worried about. Not so much the $50 to win, but what was he beating? Half a length.
0.6.
He was second twice in the straight. I reckon he was second at the 150. Then he was second with about 50 to go, and Mitch Freeman won the race. How
It was
good-
quite, yeah.
How good's he going?
He's going super. It was quite a good run, actually, because Curry had to produce him early and then he was just left a little bit vulnerable late. And he did have to, he'll improve off that. So we'll see him New Year's Day.
Yeah, no, he's, and as he extends in trip, Darren, what was that, 1700 the other day, yeah.
Let's move on, Pete.
Let's have a crack. I went to Bendigo the next day. Marginal improvement, but there was improvement, and we just hope that he
Our
improves.
director's on the wrong side of the camera.
Yeah, it's a circus. You want to live with it 24/7.
No wonder you go to the races. Let's have a crack.
Yeah, marginal improvement.
Just go.
Yeah,
2,000 metres is his go.
yeah, and I think New Year's Day for anyone that's there that wants to go and what is it, the Burrum Beat races, which is about 5,000 people go to.
Yeah, big day.
Yeah.
Just out of Ballarat, if you don't know.
Thursday, which is today. Today's winner.
Oh, yes, I loved your pre-race report.
Told everyone.
Not a hope in hell.
Well, I read the trader. And
Not
I
a good
basically
judge.
word for word. That's what he told me, and I thought, geez, I've seen and heard all this before, and you get bitten on the backside. And look, to his credit, he won by a nose, young Emily Brown.
Talking about My Shining Choice, first
Yeah, my
up.
shotty choice. Now, interesting question. Did the claim help? Did the ride help? Or there was a combination of both? I think you can race wide at Warrnambool if they're comfortable. And,
Yeah,
you
it's a
know,
nice track with a good camber.
Yeah.
And I really felt that just watching him trial this time in, Pete, I don't think that horse has trialled that well before.
Not
And he's 7, and I think he's in rare form. And whilst I didn't think he'd be fit enough to win first up, he did.
Yeah.
And it was a good ride, and, you know, he was just better than him today.
He's been bouncing at the trials, and Emily's been on him twice, so she had a feel for it.
You've seen all his trials, and
Yep.
no doubt you took the $13.
Oh,
because you would have been confident.
Put the whole lot of everything I've got on him.
Yeah.
Nothing. So anyway, it's a good result for the owners because that's a bonus win, and Matty's got that race at stall eyed off, and he'll get in there with 2 kilos more now. But
It goes
around
around for
that
about
track,
35 grand.
45 I think all up for him if he wins.
Right.
So we probably, you probably still run around for 15 or 20 to run second.
It's a real family affair, Atb.
Affectionate, isn't it? Marley, that'll do.
What are we doing now?
Now that's it for our runner. So 1 from 3, 33%.
So Pete's going on holidays tomorrow for a month. Now you probably won't miss him, but I will.
At the same time, Marley breaks up school, so that should be wonderful for 4 weeks.
You got 4 weeks with Marley.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Break my hand.
Probably just restrain myself from throttling it. No, we'll do a few day trips here and there, but won't be doing too much.
I'm actually going to break my hand in a minute.
That'll save me doing it.
I'm going to skip you walk. I'm going to smack my head. I'm going to do it.
Righto, so we're going to have some...
Does she take after you or her mother?
Oh, God. Might be
You're not game, are you?
the postman, maybe. Takes after the postman.
Oh, dear. All right, so runners coming up. Let's move on.
Sunday at sale, we have the Written Tycoon, Passaggio.
First up,
Bo Mertens for Robbie Griffiths.
the big shareholder from the Royal Meredith Hotel.
I forgot about him. Oh, no, I haven't got his hat. I've got Sanders. I've been wearing his hat the last
Can't
couple of days.
wear his hat. Did he give you one?
I don't know where it come from. Might have stolen it, did I? I don't know. I ended
You had
up
a
with
few
one.
beers that day.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Goes okay. I think the
What did you
horse.
think of the trials?
Okay.
What did you think of my Shining Choices trials?
Better than what I've seen with Passaggio, but
So he'll need the run.
probably, yeah. Sale, big sale track. Going to be, well, the track's going to be in good condition because there's no rain inside anywhere.
No rain for the next week. So
yeah.
he'll need. So we're saying he'll need the run.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Bookends, I think first race that is, and race 8 is Road to Fate. Which is,
First up again.
yep, he's won 4. I don't know. He goes well first up, doesn't he?
Have you seen his trials?
No, I don't get them. I'm not privy to them, Darren.
Yeah, that's secret stuff.
Yeah,
He goes good. He'll go good.
yeah, I
First
think he will. Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Road to Fay.
And then Monday, nothing for us. But I'm trying to think of it. Is it a race? Is it a race?
Got no idea.
No, I got no idea. We got no runners.
Christmas
anyway.
Eve.
Yeah. No, not quite.
On Tuesday.
Eve. No, Monday.
Yeah, I know. We've got
Oh,
no runs.
yeah,
I've
okay.
moved on.
Righto.
Keep
Wherever
up.
you,
Keep up.
wherever we'll have little Dentara.
Dentara. Now, what happened first up, Pete? You were there.
Got Poleaxe at the start.
And then what happened?
Oh, Brad just went for a joyride for the rest of the race.
He sort of sat and did nothing.
Yeah, she probably. Yeah.
I doubt he'll be on it.
Righto. You probably know more than me.
Jeez, I feel really intimidated now.
Yeah, I think Marley's minders are over her. Marley, come on.
Security's moving in.
I'm trying to do a mustache.
You got 5 minutes to behave. Robbie, and he's right. I think if she jumps, she probably nearly runs second in that race at Terrain.
Well, if that's true, she should be winning at
Should
Werribee.
be far away.
I'll
Yeah.
be there. I'll be down at Werribee on Christmas Eve.
Could that be our Christmas?
We got the turkey today. Now we've got to get the ham.
Hey, no, I didn't pay for. I didn't get nothing.
Well, she should be running well if he thought she should have run second the other
Yeah,
Terrain.
no, that's right. And I mean, we haven't got those fields out yet. They'll be out tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Boxing Day, obviously Christmas. We'll all get fat and happy.
Now, do you know why they call it Boxing Day, Pete?
You told me the other day, and I've forgotten.
You've forgotten already. Why is it called Boxing Day? The day after Christmas.
Put the gloves on in a minute. I know that. Sit down, Marley.
It's
No.
because in
Yep.
England, all the masters of the house gave their staff the day off after Christmas and sent them home with a box of presents for their family.
Ah, there
So
you
it
go.
became Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. To Christmas Day when all the families got too much swill into them, they fought each other.
Well, obviously your family's a bit different than most of us, Pete, but anyway, we'll leave that alone. We'll move right on.
Righto.
So who's our runners at Boxing Day? We've got a 2-year-old maybe.
Runners. We'll start with the 2-year-old. Sunburnt, Mick Price.
Yep,
The Xmas fit.
yep.
2-year-old race, I think it's 12.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it was good, that trial, wasn't it?
Maybe 12.
I was surprised
Oh my God.
the improvement from the second, which obviously, look, Mick's an expert with these 2-year-olds. And if they get to the races, you'd probably be thinking they're a chance of performing well. Because
Well,
you'll
it was
tip
a
him
good
out
trial.
otherwise.
It was
don't
a
you?
good trial,
Well,
wasn't it?
we're saying if he hasn't been happy with them, they just come straight back here to the paddock. So, yeah, I think he'll be going to Geelong. And look, the fact he's gone to Geelong when there was a 2-year-old race, I think, at Caulfield.
Yeah.
And there's another one at Moonee Valley, I think. So, I think he's picked the eyes out of the race, and I'd be interested to see how she goes.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And we'll also have Notebook.
Notebook
Daniel?
at Geelong.
Yep, Aka, former Tycoon Griffo, ran well at Ararat first up. He did contemplate Werribee and Geelong. Obviously, no noms for Werribee, so it sounds like he's going to Geelong.
All right.
And out in
She's got an
Trip,
each-way chance.
I'd give her a good chance. That's a good form race going to come out of Ararat.
Yeah.
And if she just trains on a little bit, she's probably got an each-way chance too.
All right. So going there with a couple of nice horses.
Yep. Just rolling back.
Was there a third one?
Yeah, no, we'll get to an Irishman. But just rolling back to Queen of Hell, who was going to run on the Saturday, she got balloted out. There was
Never got a run.
22 acceptors for a race that can only have 10 runners now. I think 24 acceptors. And Daniel's a bit bemused to why they didn't split the race. I mean, you could add an extra race. But speaking to him earlier today, he's just going to scour the calendar for something over the New Year period.
Yep.
It's a shame, but that's what happens when you have one bad run and you go to the bottom of the ballot.
Yep.
Because you've got no prize money. We'll find a race for her. So back to Caulfield Boxing Day. An Irishman.
An Irishman. Second up.
It's
Good winner first up.
still a question mark going by Dave Eustace's report this morning because there was a couple other options. But if he goes there, it'll be interesting to see how he handles it. It's a big rise in class from a maiden at Terang to a benchmark 70.
Yeah, well, I think he's got 3 options, hasn't he?
Yeah.
They've got options at Cranbourne, at Caulfield and somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll just have to wait and see where he steps. But he's a promising horse.
I think Moonee Valley might have had another one, but it was like a benchmark 78. But like
An Irishman. One to watch.
nice horse in the making. Yep. So that's
That's all they run, isn't it?
yeah, that's all we know too. Now, obviously, we've got horses in the system not far away. Probably going to run in the next couple of weeks, and obviously we're not going to be on air. Let's have a crack. Oh, we did mention him off
Probably
the
go
back
to
of
Burren
that.
Beat
Yeah.
New Year's Day.
Serious suspect. I think trials at Werribee after the Werribee meeting.
Yeah. He's supposed to be going to Flemington New Year's Day.
Yeah. If he trialled well and pulled up well, Caulfield was an option, but Saab's preference was Flemington.
Flemington's his go.
Sono Dulce, foot abscess, couple of weeks away.
Doomben, Maiden.
Yep, she's ready to win, but
Yep.
this foot abscess is a little bit of a setback. Write your name in the middle of a freshen up. I'm sure he mentioned it was a benchmark 70 or 78 at, like, it was a city track, so it must be Flemington. If not a
1300.
midweight Caulfield, no.
1300's got to be Sandown.
We've done our research there, but there
It's
wasn't.
the only track that has 1300s.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, and Igniter's the other one that'll
New
run.
Year's Day,
New Year's
Flemington.
Day, yeah. So there's some nice chances coming through.
Yep. No, there's some good chances there. So surely there'll be a couple of winners, Pete.
Well, number 11 winner today, which was unexpected, so
Unexpected.
I reckon there's...
You watch the trials and it's unexpected.
Well, he's never performed under 1,300 in his life, let alone first up. So,
Oh, that's very good, mate.
so that's an improvement, that horse.
Well, that's it. 14 minutes.
Yeah, what's your highlights for 2019?
Well, I would say Southern France winning the zipping,
That was-
Gamay winning the ethereal,
Yep.
and still being sitting here breathing.
And
You?
absolute Monty that we have a runner on our Christmas party because we were 100% strike rate the last 2 years, and that's obviously talking about Southern France.
Yeah, a big day.
Highlights. Well, obviously, the downlight was earlier in the year with Weary and the whole kerfuffle there, but we've come through the other end of that. Highlight.
Well, we're going on holidays. Robbie Griffiths being out of action for 6 months. It hasn't really
And
been an
I
ideal year.
think we've got to touch on. Great to see Robbie back at the track and having a winner last week.
No, fantastic.
Big smile on his face. I
But now,
don't know what my highlight would be.
just being around Marley,
Been involved.
having a daughter, a lovely little daughter like that, keeping
Yeah.
you feeling young.
Looks
Now we're going
like-
to get the whole team coming in here.
Looks like we're gonna. Are they gonna help us sing?
They are. So
We're singing.
we'd like to thank you all for your support. Hope you've had a great year. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And here's a little sing-along from the team at ATB. Take it away, Liz.
fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hey!
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Good, you sing this
Does
song.
anyone know the words?
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Christmas, guys.
We'll see you late January.
See you in 2020.
This is
Bye.
Brian.